good morning, good morning. I pray that everyone thus far is having a blessed and wonderful morning. I am preparing to make a smoothie this morning for my breakfast. I got this idea, well, it's been going around for a while, but I was over to my son's house the other day, and my daughter-in-law was made several smoothies, and they were very, very good. So this is my first time making a smoothie. So mine would consist of bananas. I have 3 bananas already diced up, and I'm just going to put them in my blender. My blender actually has a smoothie button on it, and I've never really used this blender, and I don't have it for quite some time now, maybe like several years. So it actually makes it clean, easy clean and stir button. It has a milkshake cream, and then it has a smoothie extract button, and then it also crushes ice. So, but this time I'm not going to use any fruit or anything. I'm going to use, like I said, these bananas, and then I have some Nestle semi-sweet chunks, and I'm going to use at least 2, 4, 6 of these, and I'm going to dump it over into the pitcher here. And then I have some almond breeze milk. This is really good. I don't drink milk often because sometimes milk don't like me, but I like milk, but it doesn't always like me. Sometimes as you begin to age in life, your body begins to change, and especially as women, we got to find ways to take care of ourselves and find ways to eat healthy and ingest and digest the proper things. So I am in my early 60s, so I'm doing some stuff that I ain't never did before, and that was make smoothies. One of them is to make smoothies. So to start us off, I'm going to use a cup of almond milk, and I'm going to pour it over in here just to get me started here. And then I like oatmeal, so the next thing I'm going to use is some old-fashioned oatmeal. And see, I actually got this in Walmart, so it's a John Eagle brand. The cost of things is going up so high. This container of oatmeal cost me about $2 and some change, whereas Quaker was running like about $4. And I could have gotten a bigger container, but I didn't. So I chose to get the cheaper brand. Okay. And oatmeal is really good. It's a good grain to have. I'm going to do it half a cup. Oh, well. I got to make up my own half a cup since I didn't use the right thing. So that's a half a cup. When you're used to cooking and measuring stuff, it becomes easy. You could just kind of like visually almost know when you got a certain amount of the right measurement. So again, some oatmeal on this one. So then the next thing I'm going to use is some organic light agave. And this is really good. You don't really need a whole lot of this to sweeten anything. And my son has turned me on to this. And I've never been, all my life, I've never really been a big sugar eater or a salt eater. I didn't even like those items as a kid. But certain things I would try to put a little sugar on, just to give it a little more sweetened taste. But these kids these days, they eat a lot of sugar. I mean, a whole lot of sugar. They want sweets of everything. Look, as a child and as an adult, I've never liked too much sugar. But my son turned me on to this maybe about a couple years ago or so. And he's eating very healthy these days and has lost a lot of weight. Which is good for him. So, but however, I'm going to use this. I'm going to just try by measuring on this tablespoon. When I was a kid, it was called a tablespoon, so I'm going to use it as a tablespoon. We had measuring cups and measuring spoons, but my mom always she might have used something like this, just to measure what she want. So I'm going to try her deal today. Just this. Use this spoon. Then we're going to hold it over here. I don't want a lot. So, because like I said, it gets very sweet. Yeah. Very sweet. Use the knife to scrape it off. To make sure I get every bit of it off of here. My daughter-in-law, she actually made a peanut butter smoothie the other day, and this is what I'm working on this morning. And it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so fulfilling, very fulfilling. So the next, I'm going to use a couple teaspoon or tablespoon, I should say. Tablespoon, not teaspoon, tablespoon. This is my tablespoon of Jif creamy peanut butter. And you know what? I love peanut butter. And you know what I learned when I was back in the 80s? I was working in this nursing home, and I was a supervisor in the dietary department, or I became a supervisor in the dietary department. And we would make for a snack for the what they would call the residents. They would come in the dining room to eat, and they love peanut butter and bananas at night for a snack. Look, I sometimes eat a peanut butter and banana for snacks. It's very healthy and lots of protein. So I'm going to try to use 2 tablespoons of this. It might be a little extra, because see, I'm a little extra, and I love peanut butter. So, okay, that's enough peanut butter. I did 2 scoops of that. And now I have to scrape it off with the spoon. Scrape it off. I might even use a little Greek yogurt this morning. I'm not for sure. Let me see how this blends up and how creamy this is. And we just might use some Greek yogurt for this. I don't have to use it. I'm not. Okay, we get ready to put it up here and see how it's going to blend up. The lid is over here. We'll see how this worked this morning. again, this is my first time. Am I trying to shed pounds? Yes. Because look, as you age, you better stay healthy. Let's see. We're going to push the smoothie extract button. That's looking good. Very creamy. Let's get a closer look. Look at that. Can you see? Maybe I'll get it in another glass. I might have to put some that's very, it's not thin, but it's pretty thin. Let me see if I can get a spatula to try to smooth, stir it up a little bit. Let me see if you can see the texture of this. It's not bad at all. My lighting seems to be a little off, but I'm trying to get it to where you can see it a little bit. Might even get a glass. It's not bad at all. Again, just have peanut butter, light agave honey, oatmeal, some semi Nestle Toll House chocolate chunks. I used 6 of those, and I used a cup of almond milk. I think I used a cup, and that's about it. But this looks good. It's kind of thin, but sometimes you don't want it always thick. So let me see. We're gonna see how this tastes in a minute. And I used 3 bananas, and I chopped them up. So let me see how this is going to be. Let me see if I need to blend it up a little more. Okay, now let's see if I have a little cup of a glass of some sort. I should have had a glass out, but unfortunately I didn't, but I do now. So let's see how this is going to work. I don't know about you, I always rinse my dishes out when they're sitting in the cabinets. I'm about to do away with a lot of dishes, because when you're just by yourself, you don't need a whole lot of dishes like you did when you had kids and you was younger. Oh, you need a lot of dishes. But however, I have certain ones that I use, but I keep all my little baking goods, because I don't never know when I'm going to bake or when I make some jams and jellies. Oh, yep. So, some homemade jams and jellies. So, we're going to pour this in a cup and see how it tastes. I'm just going to taste a little bit in case I have to make some, do an add-on of some sort. So here we go. There you go. Peanut butter, oatmeal. Oh my gosh, this is really good. This is so good. Mmm. This is really good. You have got to try it. If you haven't made any smoothies like me, believe me, you will make them. This is good. Could you see the grains? That's the oatmeal, chocolate, bananas, agave, almond milk, um, semi-sweet chocolate, peanut butter. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay, until next time, don't forget, these are healthy. This is very healthy. From what I've been reading, a lot of people is doing smoothies in the mornings, maybe a couple of times a day. So it's like a replacement meal for them. And you know what? People been doing this for quite some time, but it's beginning to be a common thing these days. Years ago, they started a smoothie king, and they make smoothies, and they use all kinds of healthy things. Might use some chia seed, some oatmeal, some chocolate, bananas, berries, all kinds of stuff, mangoes, all kinds of stuff just to make a smoothie. Oh look, you and I can do it too. And look, we get more for our money at home. Hello? So I think I'll be making me my own smoothies, and I'll call them e-smoothies. Okay? So I pray that everyone will continue to have a blessed and wonderful day. This is Wednesday. Look, the last day in August. The time is going so fast. My mother used to always say, the older you get, the faster time goes. Wow. And the time is sure enough moving. So hey, try it. Be blessed.